Ooh. Hello, 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 and welcome. Everybody, welcome to a special edition review. And wow, do we have a show for you tonight? And there's going to be a lot of live reactions coming up, number one. But first off, welcome to my New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 Climax review, USA, live from Long Beach, California. I watched it on Access TV tonight with commentators for pretty much Jim Ross and Josh Barnett that called the show tonight, and I had a great time watching the show. Yes, this is a two-night thing, but we are going through night one first. I'm going to explain more of this more at the end pertaining to tomorrow night also for, the second. But tonight, July 1st, for Wake Up, it's the first of the month, and looking at night one, we had a lot on the show tonight, especially regarding to the U.S Title tournament and other matches. But we first kicked it off, like I said, with JR and Josh Barnett calling the show, discussing what's going to go down tonight. But we kicked off with a 10-man tag, which was the Bullet Club, with all of the Young Bucks, Marty Scurll, Yujihiro Takahashi, and Bad Luck Fale, all the Bullet Club there, versus Roppongi Vice, the Briscoes, and Will Ospreay. And, Jim Ross got like an NBA All-Star hanging away, which is pretty much a spot fest, but people ate it up with, people chanting for the Young Bucks, Too Sweet, super kicks, and even a whoop whoop with Marty Scurll there. But pretty much Rocky Romero got the win over Matt Jackson, and it was kind of funny because the Young Bucks even kind of complained about it. As Matt says, I can't lose a match on TV. I have a deal with Hot Topic. I can't lose on TV. So I thought it was kind of funny when he got the pin, because he pretty much he said we can't lose on TV. I can't lose. I deal with Hot Topic. I can't see this. I shouldn't be losing on TV. So I thought that was pretty funny. After that, with one of the Young Bucks said, yeah, I can't be losing any matches on TV. I got this deal with Hot Topic. My merchandise is there. So, like, why am I losing on TV? I was surprised to even see the Bullet Club even lose right there. But it was much a spot fest. And it's a 10-man tag. New Japan has a lot of tag team matches, by the way, to a lot of multi-man people. Next was Dragon Lee, Jushin Thunder Liger, Titan, and Volador Jr. versus all of Los Ingobles de Japan, pretty much Bushi, Evo, Hiromu Takahashi, I think it was Kamitachi at one point, and Sonata, which I don't think Jim Ross didn't even know who they were at one point. He couldn't tell which one was Evo or Bushi, and he didn't really know. Jushin Thunder Liger was super over, of course, but people did get excited to see Dragon Lee and Takahashi, which was those two going at it in the match. Once again, it was pretty much a tag team match, and they were trying to fit all the talent, a lot of talent on the show, really. But Los Ingobles de Japan won the match. Takahashi hit the time bomb on Volador Jr. to get the win. So it was pretty much a tag match, almost like a spot fest, really. Next was the first round tournament for the United States Championship they have. Since the U.S. Title tournament, I don't like getting those words mixed up, but it was the first round with Jay Lethal going against Hangman Page. As Jay Lethal came out, they pretty much talked about the injury he took from back at the Best in the World pay-per-view last week, with Beer City Bruiser and Silas Young beating up Jay Lethal, that he was hurt throughout this match with a rib injury. But Adam Page was going throughout the rib most of the time. Even Jay Lethal, I thought he kind of botched a lethal injection at one point, but they actually trying to sell a rib that looked botched. But he was able to get another lethal injection and pretty much get the clean win. It wasn't much to say about this match other than them just playing into Lethal's injury. But it was an okay match overall. Not much to remember, but I kind of knew Jay Lethal was going to go over in this tournament. You gotta give it to the commentary team also all night too, because I know I saw this a lot on Twitter. Some people think Jim Ross was off tonight. I think Jim Ross did really good, yeah. I think he may have forgotten a thing or two, but I don't think he was really rough out there. And I think him and Josh Barnett did a great job. I know he's on contract with WWE again, so I don't know how long he'll be with XT. But I enjoyed him commentating the show tonight. So I saw what he was saying about Jim Ross. He had a rough night out there. Maybe he probably didn't know who all some of the people were, but I think he really called the match is really great, especially when he got near the end of the show. But I think he did really great as usual. Next was another first round tournament with Zack Sabre Jr. and Juice Robinson, which I thought was pretty funny as people were chanting, "Oh, Zack Sabre Jr." Even Juice Robinson, he kept punching, everybody chanted Juice. Juice, and yeah, give it to Juice Robinson too. Hey, he made it without the WWE, even after he was in NXT, formerly known as CJ Parker, but he pretty much went to Japan and he's reinvented himself. And this was a really good match, especially with Zack Sabre Jr. hitting the octopus hole, and Robinson did what he did, trying to get to the ropes with one arm, but Sabre Jr. pretty much held both his arms back up, like it looked really painful. And Juice just wasn't going to get out of that, and he tapped. I guess he pretty much gave up and tapped out after that since there was no escape. Because I actually thought this match was going to keep going, but he just couldn't get to the ropes. But it was a really good match with a very cool finish in a way. Because I just didn't expect them to be a tap out right there. But hey, Zack Sabre Jr., the submission expert. I know he's with the Suzuki Gang. I don't know, so many groups in New Japan, and you can't tell who's and what. Next, another tag match, 8-man. Hiroshi Tanahashi, the IWGP Intercontinental Champion. David Finlay, Jay White, and Kushida, the Junior Heavyweight Champion and Ring of Honor Television Champion, versus Badass Billy Gunn, Sho Tanaka, and Yoi Kamata, the Tepahara Boys, and Yoshitatsu. Which Billy Gunn, I don't know how he's getting a title shot on this show tomorrow night against Tanahashi for the Intercontinental title, but the match was pretty much okay. 8-man. Kushida was super over, so was Tanahashi, and I thought it was fun with Billy Gunn, pretty much once again telling people to suck it, because he's like, suck my dick and everything. People to get the famouser, but he didn't. So it wasn't really much to say from this match. Everybody just pretty much had a bunch of spots as usual. And Jay White was able to get the win with the flatliner on Yoshitatsu. I still like this Bullet Club Haunted Church, like a DX thing going on. So I don't know what Billy Gunn's trying to do. I don't know why he has a title match. I don't know, some people are shocked by his greatness, but it was a tag team match setting up for the Intercontinental one tomorrow. Like I said, let's get a lot of people on the show. But it was okay. And one thing I thought was kind of weird. This is a live broadcast, and I know a lot of the first show was kind of, some thought it was underwhelming, and it was just kind of there. I don't know why they did like a intermission throughout the show, like commercial. Yeah, they kind of hyped up the Cody Rhodes versus Okada match, and they just kind of took some time, especially with commercials, kind of doing an intermission type of deal. But when they came back to Guerrillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tangaroa went against War Machine for the IWGP Tag Team titles. But pretty much Rimworld took the mic and said, last time in Osaka, you fought with honor, but you brought weapons. This time we will bring weapons. No disqualification match, which was really cool. Crazy hardcore match out there. With trash cans and tables. I don't know why they keep using Japan tables. It's very small, and I don't think they're good. They're just too small. And one thing I thought was weird was who interfered in this match. First of all, I thought it was Hangman Page at one point, because I couldn't tell who it was. But they said it was Chase Owens. I didn't even need JR and Barnett knew who this guy. I didn't know who Chase Owens was. I thought it was just Hangman Page and a Guerrillas of Destiny t-shirt, the God or whatever. But I really didn't know who he was when he came out. But War Machine was able to get the win on Guerrillas of Destiny and Tangaroa, pretty much with the fall finisher through the table, which Brent Raymond got the pinfall and won. So War Machine's the new tag team champions. I will say the Guerrillas of Destiny no-sell a lot. To do no-sell the German suplex and a clothesline, and just did this, which I thought was pretty cool. But when we got in here, now, this is where a great part of the show happens. And this is what we have the intermission with Tetsuya Naito and Tomohiro Ishii, Los Ingobles de Japan, pretty much going into chaos. Naito got a huge pop out there when he came out, an insane pop. Pretty much people chanting him. He came out in his suit and everything. He even did that run across the ropes and laying down, which was, I always think that's cool. And these two got on a great match. You couldn't tell who was going to win this match. And I was actually surprised that he won. Tomohiro Ishii won the match with a brainbuster, which I got to have my money on him. Tetsuya Naito almost even win this whole tournament, but hey, I was wrong right there. Because this is one of the really great matches of the night, and it's a very big upset finish. Because I really expected Naito to go over it, especially after he lost the Intercontinental title to Tanahashi at Dominion. And I would say Jim Ross once again was funny on here, pretty much calling Ishii this guy that's a pit bull. I tell you, he can go anything. He's a pliant, goddamn pliant. He's ready to fight. He'll kick your ass and everything. So I was really surprised that he went over Naito. So, because Naito was odds-on favorite. So I just didn't expect that to happen. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks were with him. Went against Michael Elgin, another U.S. tournament match, as the leader of the Bullet Club. Went against Elgin, which, holy shit, this match was just awesome to watch. This match was crazy. This match was just everywhere, all over the place. Fucking Elgin with these damn clotheslines were just so legit and painful. I swear he hit Omega with 3 of them. And after him keep trying to get those clotheslines, Omega just kept kicking out, trying to hit a Frankenstein. It didn't work, but when Omega just kept hitting them knees, those high knees just looked freaking deadly. Even did a reverse Hurricane Rana, and he still kicked out. And one thing I thought was cool was Omega. I thought he was going to go for a tombstone, it looked like. Some say it was a modified Styles Clash, but I thought it was a modified maybe tombstone to take down Michael Elgin. But I swear he hit 6 knees out there and a one-winged angel and won the match. Like, holy shit, this match was insane. It was just all over the place. People chanting "Too Sweet" and Omega, Bullet Club, let's go, Big Mike, let's go, Kenny. This was just great. I don't know if I'm pretty much at that same level as Naito and Ishii. Yeah, that was great. Omega and Elgin tore it up. All right. So I just couldn't tell who was gonna win at this match. Yeah, I was really believe Michael Elgin was gonna be Kenny Omega for a second there, but Kenny Omega was able to pick up the win. One-winged angel. Moving on to the next round of the tournament. So I just thought that match was just fucking all over the place. I loved it. It was one of the best matches of the night. And as we got into the main event, Kazuchika Okada went against Cody Rhodes for the IWGP Championship. Cody came out. I thought it was funny. He came out and like these 4 dudes dressed as pretty much former presidents in suits and a mask from I believe Richard Nixon and Obama. Which I don't know why he had that. I guess 4th of July or whatever. And he came out with like this American-like type of jacket, and he had a cigar in his mouth. Next you know, Brandy Rhodes comes with him and lights up the like a cigar, like a gun-like type of thing. As they sent the presents backstage, her and Cody went down the ring and talked about how they played a 11-hour flight, but Cody's back on his home turf, and he has the Ring of Honor title, and he wants the IWGP title. Okada was super over. When they began the match, Brandy was by ringside, and Cody just kept going back to kiss his wife like 2 times, which was pretty funny when he was trying to do the match. But you know, coming into this match, once again, this was a really great main event with Okada and Cody Rhodes, which one thing that was surprising, and this happens in WWE a lot. it's usually the guy when they're on the home turf. We all know how the American heel thing goes, right? American, foreign heel. Cody was more. I was surprised Cody was getting booed out the building nearly. That's what I was actually surprised. Cody was getting booed, but the people knew who they wanted to see, and they wanted to see Okada, and Okada was super over. It's usually the other way around, especially when you see this in WWE a lot, which the foreign, even foreign face versus American heel, but this is on American soil. This is over here in the States, and this is in Long Beach, and this is a very pro Bullet Club crowd, alright, because I saw a lot of people wearing Bullet Club t-shirts for that, because when Kenny Omega came out, Omega had a super pop. Cody somewhat had a pop, but he was getting booed, and he had a lot of heat when he came out there, to go against, Okada. So Okada was just super over. Even during that Cole spot here, people were just going out of him. There was just like a lot of anti-Cody. Even Cody had to pretty much give him the middle fingers like this. Some people said Stone Cold was in the crowd tonight. Well, not in the crowd, but he was back there at that show tonight too. But this match was just this was just great. Him trying to hit the beautiful disaster kick, but Okada every time he just gets ready to go for the Rainmaker, people just go nuts when they see him. He hit like 2 Rainmakers out there, but Cody was already at the next one and tried to hit a crossroads, but Okada kept trying to kick him in the head, and he did a tombstone on him and tried to go for another Rainmaker, but Cody dodged and hit him with a Rainmaker of his own, and he still didn't go down. Next thing you know, Kenny Omega and the Bucks come out and pretty much had a towel, as Cody did. And the man, he brought a towel out there, but Brandon pretty much told Omega not to throw the towel in there, and Omega kept saying he's dying, but the Bucks pretty much says don't do that, don't throw the towel in there. And kept pretty much gave him bring the towel. Next thing you know, Cody when he kind of recovered, he picked up the towel, and he pretty much wiped it on his ass and he threw it at Omega then. And so Omega smiled at him. Which now, I don't know if this is going to happen. Will there be another dissension in the Bullet Club like Adam Cole and Kenny Omega, where sooner or later one's going to betray the other, or Kenny Omega will have him kicked out? I'm not sure. But Okada tried to hit a crossroads on him, but Cody kicked out to have each other in his own finisher. And pretty much as both got up and they pretty much took multiple shots at each other with the Yay Boo thing. People cheered for Okada. Cody was about to hit him with a one-wing angel of his own, but Okada pretty much got there, hit 2 suplex on him, and he tried to hit another Rainmaker, but Cody dodged it, and he pretty much hit a spiral tombstone on Cody Rhodes. And next thing you know, he pretty much hit him with I think it's like the 4th or 5th Rainmaker, and pretty much took him out and got the win, as Okada retained the IWGP Heavyweight title against Cody Rhodes tonight. And pretty much after the match, Kenny Omega came out to the ring. He was back, and he says, we have a rematch in the G1 tournament. So I don't know what date that would be, but they are going to face each other again. But he says this was Okada's night, and he's not going to take that from him. So the fans chanted for him. Gato got on the mic and pretty much talked about New Japan, and he thanked Long Beach and everything. As Okada said he's going to make it rain all over the world. I thought it was going to be in Japan. Speak Japanese like they usually do, but they spoke in English here, as Okada says he would make it rain tonight, and that he's probably one of the best in the world, pretty much. And pretty much after the rest of the show, they pretty much went to the press conferences in the back, and with Okada talking, and they just highlighted the show throughout the rest of the night. Because the main event kind of ended maybe about my time, maybe about 10:30 or 40, and they pretty much played back with the press conferences or highlights throughout tonight's show, and they played the part 2 of the show this Friday on Access TV. But it was a really good main event. One thing I will say about Cody can hang in New Japan. I'll give him that. Okada was super over, and Cody got himself over tonight with the New Japan crowd. It was America, but he got himself over there tonight. So it was a really great match. Now, will Cody and Omega fight each other soon? I don't know where it will go. So I don't know how that's gonna be, if there'll be a feud. And some people wonder with Cody Rhodes right there. I think Ring of Honor is gonna be happy that their new champion that they just crowned last week be okay with him losing, which is kind of weird. I thought it was. I was just surprised he even beat Christopher Daniels last week, because I didn't actually expect him to become the champion. Especially if somebody told me Christopher Daniels had this 15-year odyssey to get the title, and he didn't really have that meaningful of a run with it. And I think that the only reason why Cody won this title was just, making them believe that he will beat Okada at these at the G1 Climax special tonight. But I think Ring of Honor will be okay with that then. But this was a really good show. The second half was great. The second half was just awesome. Alright, that was one of the best things. The first one kind of was in and out. It was a lot of tag team matches and stuff. So it was just a lot of tags, a lot of tag matches. But this was a really great show tonight, especially the second part. I love the second part of this second part of the show. First one, like I said, trying not to repeat myself, but it was just a lot of tag team matches out there. 10-man tags, 8-man tags, and a couple first round tournaments, but it wasn't really much to talk about. Second part was just awesome. Cody versus Okada, Kenny Omega versus Michael Elgin. Trying to remember, I know I'm a little tired here. Yes, Kenny versus Michael Elgin, Tetsuya Naito versus Tomohiro Ishii. Yeah, those are like mostly the top 3 matches that was really that hot. Guerrillas of Destiny versus War Machine was really good too. I did like the Zack Sabre Jr. finish. That was really interesting to look at. But if you're looking at the top 3 matches you want to see Cody versus Okada, Omega versus Elgin, and Tetsuya Naito versus Tomohiro Ishii. But it was a really great show. We're going to have a lot of live reactions posted up there tonight. Part 2, I will probably have to get through it another time, because I know it will be tomorrow night. But I'm going to be watching TNA Slammiversary tonight, and I'll be live reactions from there. So, hey, we're not out of the legit yet, folks. We got another wrestling show tomorrow. Getting to New Japan tonight was a really interesting show. I hope these 2 nights from New Japan proves that it can really break ground in the USA. And some allow say, can they be competition to the WWE now, if they can get more US shows here? Because yes, tonight they proved a lot. The fans love New Japan. They know who these people are. Okada is super over as a star in New Japan, because he's one of the top guys, and he's over here in America also. So I think New Japan did a really great show, and hopefully there's more to come from this, because they proved big tonight with the G1 special, and hopefully they'll be back soon. Probably get some more shows in America, and we'll see how it goes then. Now, should they stay on Access TV? I don't know. They may need a better channel. But just having Jim Ross and Josh Barnett call tonight was really great. Some people wonder how long Jim Ross will be here, because he's supposed to be back with WWE. He's going to be calling the women's tournament for that pretty soon. But I'm glad Jim Ross is still, can do whatever he wants at the time being. I guess until he goes back to WWE. But I did enjoy his commentary with him and Josh Barnett throughout tonight's pay-per-view. But I'm out here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.